as possible to present the students' problems objectively to the administration. I'm using the word objectively. You be sincere at yourself. Is it okay? Make sure you are what? Sincere. Present these problems objectively. Is it okay? Present the problems what? Objectively. I've told you they have a lot of challenges. They have a lot of problems. They have a lot of issues to solve. Is it okay? Some of those problems are the ones which you need them to fight. Is it okay? To be violent. Is it okay? To escape from school. Is it okay? To go immoral, to go obscene, to fight. So make sure you get a way to do what? To solve those problems. Number two, make sure you are able to cooperate with the students and the administration. Ensure there is a bond between you and the students. Is it okay? So that they can give you or they can air out their problems to you. Is it okay? Is it clear? So make sure you bond very well. Bonding is important. Make sure you bond very well with the what? With the bonding with what? With the students. It's very important that you bond very well with them. If you don't bond very well with them, you'll never know their problems. Is it okay? You'll never know. Is it okay? And none of them have issues at home, like you have, like I have. All of us have issues from where? At home. Very many issues. There are students who don't have parents, number one. There are students whose parents have problems, number two. There are students who have these problems are very poor. Is it okay? They don't have money. Is it okay? Now you need to bond so that they can always give you their part of the problem. Ensure that all the school programs are fulfilled. And in the school there are a lot of problems. Some of them are academic. Is it okay? Some of them are co-curricular. Is it okay? Some of them is guidance and what? And counseling. Is it okay? Some of them is sanitation. Ensuring the school is clean. Make sure all students do what? Participate so that they are not idle. Because one of the challenges students have is being what? Idle. Because an idle mind is what? Is the devil's what? It's the devil's workshop. So ensure students are not what? Idle. If there is netball, encourage them to go. You can motivate them, that's one. You can support them, that's two. You can even inspire them, is it okay? Give them the support, moral support, moral support. Tell them you are able, tell them you have the talent, is it okay? Like for debate, we just force people to go and debate. Can you imagine? What is a skill development? Can you imagine? You're forcing people to do what? To debate. Yet somebody is developing his what? His talent. I developed my skill of speaking through what? Debate. First stop. Now I'm meeting money. Is it okay? So make sure that students attend to all school programs. Because all school programs have a what? A reason they are there. Then the other, make sure the students follow the school rules and regulations. Make sure the students know, appreciate, and follow the school what? Rules and what? And regulations. Like we rightly said here, that prefects are supposed to ensure that students follow the school what? Rules and what? Regulations. So make sure they know them. Because they're not going to follow something you do what? They don't know. Headboard. Is it okay? They're not going to follow something they don't do what? If it is on assembly, just always pick out something and say, by the way, this is the school room number one. This is school room number one. Is it okay? Is it okay? On the assembly, take that up. You can even take 1 or 2 minutes on every assembly and read out some of the school what? Rules. I can give you the copy and then keep on reading them slowly by slowly. As you speak or as you wind up, so by the way, rule number one says you're supposed to attend all school what? Programs. You become a star in this. Why would it be serious? Okay. So make sure that students are also able to follow the right channels when handling student issues regularly. Is it okay? Ensure that please you are fair. Is it okay? Fairness. Make sure there is fairness in the way you handle students what? Issues. Is it okay? Make sure you are fair. Don't get that bias even when you are handling students what? Issues. And please have empathy. Have empathy. Empathy means put yourself in somebody's what? Shoes. Just put yourself in my shoes who doesn't have a mother, a father, and I just want a brother. Then you see how you feel. Me. So always put yourself in somebody's what? Shoes. And be fair, please. Ensure that the teachers attend all lessons by use of monitoring forms. There's need to have a monitoring mechanism. Is it okay? They give you those forms.
Yes.
Yeah, make sure you don't let that day not break or end without you writing something there. Is it okay? Even if you are not around, then somebody you can ask and say, by the way, what happened the other day? Is it okay? Did you get math? Did you get English? Did you get history? Is it okay? Find out. If you are in senior 5 and you don't do history, find out whether the students of history did what? History. It is helping you. Is it okay? Because academic performance or excellence is one of the reasons why you what? The others are secondary. So even if you don't do that lesson, is it okay? Kind of find out whether the students did what? That lesson. Then ensure that indisciplined students are corrected. Talk about being what? Corrected. Indisciplined students are what? Corrected. Is it okay? They should be corrected. I'm not talking about punishment, but they should be what? Try to guide them. Try to give them counseling. Is it okay? Tell them the problems they are going to enter if they stay with that vice. Keeping on staying in the dorm, the senior 5. The other time, what they told me, senior 5 don't want to leave the what? The dormitory. And you decide to keep what? Don't keep what, please. There is a way. You tell the hostel master, tell the host master, tell Mr. Nishaba, tell Mr. Katendi that these students don't want to leave the what? Because at the end of the day, those are the ones who steal what? Students' property. Isn't it? Those are the ones. Those are the ones anymore. They are the ones. Why do they still there? Then the other one, ensure that appropriate punishments that are determined are administered. Appropriate. You're not supposed to punish people, rather to pay corporal punishments. No. But you can tell somebody to sweep a what? A glass, isn't it? You can tell somebody to pick litter, isn't it? There are some appropriate punishments which I'll tell you as we go along. But not paying corporal punishments, no, that's not for prefects. Is it okay? That's not for prefects. Yours is just advisory. Is it okay? Advisory collection. Then make sure also that there are functional disciplinary committees and records. Functional disciplinary committees. In most cases, students have their own disciplinary what? Committee with a judge. That's why I say make sure you are fair. Is it okay? Fairness is important as you handle fellow students. And always please communicate and get feedback. Communicate and get feedback. If you communicate, find out. For instance, now there is no water. Make sure you find out why there is no what? Water. So that you get the right thing. Because one of the issues in problem solving skills, problem what? Solving skills. These are the steps in problem solving skills, which I would like to inform you. One, like for instance, if there is no water in the school, is it okay? No water. That is the issue, isn't it? Find out first of all why. Is it okay? Somebody will tell you that the water pump is what? It's weak. It is pumping, but it is what? Weak. Find out. It is already old. It is old. It can't pump now water going where? Up. It can only pump water going what? Down. Now, when you get information like that one, is it okay? That is part of solving the what? The problem. Always find out why. What is the problem? Why is it happening? How is it happening? Is it okay? When is it happening? Then what can we do? The questions are important. Ask her, what is the what? Is the problem? Is it okay? Number 2, why is it what? Happening. Number 3, how is it what? Happening. Number 4, when is it what? Happening. Then, what is the solution? When you get this kind of thing, I'm telling you, you solve all the problems you have. Even at your own level. Is it okay? You find out what is the problem. I don't understand chemistry. Why? How? That's it. Whatever problem you have, and all of us have problems, is it okay? Please always get the information on what is the problem, why is it happening, how is it happening, when is it happening, what is the solution. The same way when you are taking a decision, the decision-making skill is what is the problem. Is it okay? How can you solve this problem? Then you list very many what? Alternatives. Is it okay? Then you get one decision, and finally you do what? You implement that one. As you implement, you keep on monitoring. Is it okay? Like for instance, if you have a problem and you say, I think my problem is failing what? Chemistry. What is the problem? I'm failing what? Chemistry. Isn't it? Then you say, what can I do? It is reading. Is it okay? Number 2, it is writing. Number 3, it is listening. Number 4, it is going in a discussion. Is it okay? Number 5, it is getting a teacher to do what? To coach me every other time. Is it okay? In my free time. Then you implement those. When you implement, make sure you keep on following up, monitoring. Is it okay? If you are making any what? Any progress. Problem solving skills and decision making skills. Please, even at your own level. I know, try it in any problem you have. Is it okay? In any problem you have. Is it okay? You'll get a solution. That's what I guarantee. That's what I do what? I guarantee. So, make sure you do what? The students should take the right channels in solving a what? A problem. Never allow a problem to go beyond you. Is it okay? And the students should know, because when it goes beyond you and it comes to me, you know what I do when it comes to me. Is it okay? Sometimes I will not listen. Is it okay? Sometimes I will not do what? Listen. Now the other one, like I've said, communicate and get feedback. It's important. Is it okay? Always give the students what? Feedback. Is it okay? If they send you to either the dose, to either the head teacher, to either the deputy, make sure you give them what? Feedback. Tell them what you got from there. Don't keep word. Is it okay? That's feedback, and it's important. Then the other one, make sure you discourage external influences in the school. Make sure you discourage external what? Influences. Now we have lesbianism coming. We have legalism in various schools. Make sure you discourage some of those vices. Because at the end of the day, they might limit your academic what? Excellence. Then make sure you sensitize and educate students as to why they are in what? School. I've told you, some students don't know why they are in what? In school. Is it okay? So encourage them, let them find out the reason. Is it okay? That they are going to get the knowledge here so that they are okay. Number 2, they are going to get information on very many things. Number 3, they are going to get the skill to do what? To sell. Number 4, they are going to get virtue. High moral what? Standards. Is it okay? Number 5, they're going to be free. Education will set you what? Free. Education is one thing that sets you what? Free. Get a degree, get a word. Even if you don't have a job, at least you are what? You are free. Is it okay? Not having a job is just a temporary setback in your life. Is it okay? Then make sure you guide and encourage students, as we have mentioned. Please, and we have also mentioned this, handle in discipline cases objectively. Now, recommended punishment prefects can give. Recommended punishment prefects can give. Recommended punishment students can give. 1, slashing. You tell somebody to slash a small part. Don't tell them to slash a very big part. It might not help you. Is it okay? Just get a slash and say, please slash this. Is it okay? What you want is that student to do what? To repent. Is it okay? Because your problem is to repent. For that child to repent. Number 2, digging out an anthill. If there is an anthill. Not that somebody is going to dig all of it, is it okay? But that person attempting, even starting and say, by the way, I think I'm tired. Is it okay? That one shows. In Uganda, isn't it? Then cutting a tree, cutting off tree stumps. Cutting off trees, what? Stumps. Whatever. Then replacing any property destroyed. Like we tell you, students steal bulbs, isn't it? They steal bulbs a lot. They steal. You can tell them to do what? To replace. They destroy padlocks. Boys, they destroy padlocks. Now somebody doesn't know that destroying a padlock is creating an avenue for somebody to come and do what? Steal. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as what? That. You are simply because you want to stay in the dormitory. But somebody destroying a padlock means the dormitory is going to remain what? Open. And secondly, if you're going to do what? To steal. It is simple understanding. Is it okay? Then the other one is possibly suspension, but of course that one doesn't belong to you. It is for the school administration. Is it okay? For the administration to do what?